And our makeovers continue on Cityline, and next we're heading to a home that Tamara Robbins Griffith is making over for her clients. T, how are you doing, and how's it going over there?
It's going great. I can see the finish line, and I can't wait to show you a beautiful space here.
Okay, they've been living in the basement for a while now. How much longer before they can come up for light?
Okay, well, I'm happy to report that they've moved back upstairs.
Woo-hoo!
And, you know, there's some details that we're finishing, but it's a livable space. And, you know, I still can't believe that this family of four with, like, big kids lived in their one-bedroom basement apartment for over a year and a half, but they saved so much money that they were able to then put back into the renovation. And one of the spaces I'm going to show you is the beautiful ensuite in their new addition.
You haven't even given me the tour yet, and I'm saying right now that is worth sleeping on top of each other for a year and a half. Like, that looks beautiful. Right? So space and layout were a challenge for this room, right, T?
Yes, so definitely a design challenge. This bathroom is only 5 feet wide. I can touch it with my arms stretched out, but we really wanted it to feel open and luxurious. So we could have had the shower and tub at either side of the room separate, but that would have meant that the toilet had to be right beside the tub, and one of those spaces would go without the natural light of this window. So what we decided to do was to combine the tub and shower into a big, bright, wet area. That also enables us to, you know, have the toilet out of sight and out of smell and, you know, really make the most of this space. So also, instead of having, you know, a shower door here, we have a single pane of glass to keep things open. And then of course the vaulted ceilings kind of give the illusion of more space as well.
Oh my gosh, vaulted ceilings, always a vibe, always looks very luxurious. Now, the parents I know wanted a modern Parisian style bathroom. Tell us about that.
So, you know, from the beginning of this project, we've been really inspired by the mix of old and new, modern and traditional, and our client works in the fashion industry. So, you know, that chic Parisian vibe really made sense as a look to aim for, especially with the kind of beautifully veined stone and tile from Ciot and these, you know, unlacquered brass plumbing fixtures. These will develop a beautiful patina over time. We've repeated that a lot of places. So the other thing we've done to really elevate the space is build a custom vanity. That's one of the main focal points. I love the contrast between this neolith and the walnut vanity fronts. And so this countertop is a sintered stone. It's more durable than porcelain. And what's great about that is it's totally non-porous, it's stain and heat resistant. So you're not worried about spilling, you know, getting toothpaste stains. I know, like face serum and facial oils, or even your hot hair tools. It's kind of like beautiful and functional. And then of course with this vanity, we also have a really, really big mirror here that adds to that open feeling.
Yeah, I love when you've got low maintenance, beautiful countertops. Oh, they're loving it. Oh, are you laughing because you see Jeff, the cameraman? He needed to make an appearance. Okay, what is the color palette for this space, T?
Okay, so at Current Field, we definitely love color, and we've had it on the show before, but this is really, you know, a soothing, neutral space. It's an exercise in texture and tone on tone, the combination of white and cream and gold and wood. And, you know, I love that. And then we have this veining repeated in the wall tiles here. It echoes our countertop, but we really wanted to break up the sameness of that and do something different with the floor. We've done a herringbone floor tile that actually mimics the hardwood herringbone everywhere else in the house. And I think when you're going with a monochromatic palette like this, that's where it's interesting to have this combination contrast of like sheen, so the floor is really glossy, and matte here, and that adds depth and dimension. You're going for texture instead of color as your sort of tool.
We have just seconds left, T. So I just want to ask you quickly. I know it goes fast. What advice would you give to families that are having to live in the house in the basement when the reno is happening? Anything you want to throw out there?
I would say plan for contingency when it comes to time and money. You know, ironically, makeovers are usually not like it looks on TV. Things get completed in phases and stages. So talk to your designer or contractor. Have a real conversation to make sure your expectations are realistic.
Love that, Tamara. Okay, well, hold on. Can we see Jeff before we go? Like, come on, Jeff, give us one more cameo. Look in the mirror, Jeff. Look in the mirror.
They
Jeff,
want to see you,
come
Jeff.
on, come on. There he is, everybody.